What units are worth it from the April medal exchange in One Piece Treasure Cruise? Let's take a look. For 100 medals, we have 2 units only for collection purposes, you will never need them in a quest. For 150 medals, we have V1 Sanji and Buggy. V1 Sanji has a very unique captain mechanic, although as a captain, he is also very outdated. He still has a good support though and a very decent special, giving a good chain boost and also matching slots. All of that applies for the 6+ version of him because the 6-star one, the non-super evolved one, is not really good anymore. Then we have Buggy, who is definitely useful in the daily quests so you can get more drops, or generally extremely easy quests that you can get extra drops from. He is not a great captain, you are never going to use him in difficult content, he is a quality of life legend to have, so if you have medals to spare and you have many other legends in the game, might as well consider him. For 250 medals, first up we have Pudding, a very unique unit that can store a buff you have and then you can reuse it in another turn without activating any interruptions. She can also manipulate slots, even block ones, and now after her super evolution, she has more utility to offer by being able to remove up to 4 turns of Bind and Despair. She has become a better utility unit, but then again, she is pretty niche and is not really used a lot. Definitely a good unit to have available in your box, but not necessary. Shirahoshi and Mancery V1 on the other hand is an extremely good unit, a utility beast as I call it. They can remove 10 turns for up to 2 debuffs that are available, whatever these debuffs might be, from now to attack down, and then on top of that they can give you matching slots even through block slots. With their swap they remove slot bind and special bind, and they can also heal you. One drawback is of course that they cannot remove buffs that the enemy gains like defensive effects or resilience, but the flexibility they provide is still very high. For 400 medals, starting from right to left, we have Super type Int Katakuri, the first Int Super type legend along with V2 Blackbeard. He is a pretty good unit if you can use him as captain and drop your team under 30% HP. He doesn't only boost you for more, but he also provides you with the ability to get a conditional attack boost even through full immunity. That can be very strong, but his super type can be annoying to get. With his special, he can still provide the 2x attack boost for everyone, which is very nice, but with so many great Int super type legends in the game, I am not certain if he is worth it anymore. Super type Smoker was actually in my top 5 most underrated units list. I believe he is pretty decent. Far from the best Q super type, but a 2.5x ore boost or a 2.5x attack boost or even both is actually pretty great for Q teams. With his super type you can extend attack boosts and ore boosts if they are already existing, which can be pretty interesting, but it's not going to come up in many quests. Decent unit, but for 400 medals I am not so certain about him, especially if you have other Q super type legends. Then we have V2 Marco, who also was in my top 5 underrated legends video. In my opinion, he is a great unit. He can provide very high color affinity. If you already have color affinity, he gives you a very high chain boost instead. He can give you healing, and as a captain even overheal, and on top of all that, remove 7 turns of paralysis and special bind, while of course being immune to special bind as a sub. Is he the best Int super type legend? No, but he can be pretty useful not only as a sub but even as a captain. With all the damage reduction and healing he can do as a captain, his survivability factor is awesome. And finally, for 400 medals, we have Summer Reiju. The poison pink unique mechanics he has is interesting, but at the same time, from the time of her release, hasn't been that relevant. If the enemy has full immunity, you can't really do much or use it, so I would not say it is an incredible unique ability to have, but she can still provide a 3-turn attack boost for 2.25 times for Int, Cerebral and Powerhouse, which is awesome any way you look at it if you can use these classes or colors, and then she can completely remove paralysis and poison. Very specific utility, but if you need it, extremely good, and if you have poison slots in any quest, then Reiju is definitely the unit you can use to save you. For her super type, she can give you a 2x ore boost for the same color and classes, but you need to have a full team of powerhouse or cerebral units, which can be pretty restrictive. If you can manage to do it though, the ore boost is awesome. Generally, in any quest that you will be inflicted with poison or toxic, Rage was your captain because he can also activate her special automatically if you are being poisoned, is one of your best choices. Is she a must-have unit? Absolutely not. Is she worth 400 medals? I am not so certain, probably, but there are definitely other units that are worth 400 medals more than Reiju, if that makes sense. For example, Shanks vs Whitebeard or Moria in the current rotation which will leave tomorrow are probably more worth it. Then again, maybe you just want to save for another unit you are missing and want to get in the future. But that was my opinion on the medal exchange for the month of April. The most worth units? Definitely V1 Shirahoshi Mancery and probably V2 Marco. For any questions regarding your decision, I can help you in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, definitely leave a like, I would really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel for more One Piece Treasure Cruise content. Thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.